So, two pieces of technology. One to understand the customer experience, the other to make decisions based on that understanding of the customer experience. So, what happens when we put the two together in terms of dynamic internet marketing? So the goal here is to help us make a more dynamic and more personalised web experience for a customer coming through your website. As they are navigating around that website, they will be recorded in an accessible event data type table environment every single mouse movement, every single keystroke that that customer is making. Huge amounts of data, we can filter that in real time down to the things that are important. This is all happening in real time. When the website presents the home page, the web content server that's sitting behind that will automatically call, or can automatically call for a decision on what content it should present at various slots within that web page. So here, for example, what to present as the main banner. And it's going to call a decision flow that says, okay, make a real-time decision, what should I present here? The real-time engine itself will call up, read up the event data that's stored by the customer experience system down here. And will identify if anything interesting has happened there or any new information has taken place. It can then use that to help determine what the main banner should be. How's this going to work for SAS.com? It's got a main banner. There's the global financial crisis, fairly generic, but quite financial services type of influence. It's got a piece here that talks about featured products and solutions, which rolls round from time to time. But here it's SAS for credit unions. It's got a featured customer, which is 1-800-Flowers, which actually was our development part for the real-time decisioning. That's a retailer, a web retailer. It's got some resources down here, it's got some latest news, and got some featured products. But if you're from a telco background, there's not a lot here that would particularly attract you to doing anything with SAS. What we can do, maybe the main banner and maybe the featured case study, this the retail one down there, could be based on the knowledge of the industry or the role of the customer. Kind of makes sense, really, if we knew who that customer was. The featured solution, if we know who the customer is, we might know we know what products and services they already have with us. The featured solution might be based on some sort of next best offer analytics. We know about them, we know what they're likely to want. The recommended white paper might pick up on previous white papers that they have done, so there's an association thing. Different analytical techniques we could use to help tailor what you see every time you come back to the homepage of SAS.com. There we are, there's SAS.com. And again, alright, I told you it rolled around. The featured products and solution is physician targeting. This is the web page. This is a capture. We've instrumented the web page to automatically capture what happens. And as you see here, we're seeing the data being recorded. You've got a timestamp here, you've got some categorized events, and you've got some values. And it's this value and the event value, it's these two that are the important ones to watch as we run the video. So these are going to collect some information. They actually sort of use the mouse to sort of go, right, this is where I want to go. Hover, 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 hover. Yes, there might be some interest there. We've got timestamps here, and I know there's quite a lot of configuration that goes behind that, but you can identify any hovering over a certain period of time that might be indicative. It's not certainty, but it's better than knowing nothing at all, and you can guide you to what to present. Of course, if you hover for 5 minutes, you've probably gone to the toilet at this point. But it is interesting, and it's all useful information that you can use to change what you're doing on the web page. So here we go. We're going off to look at Vodafone in Australia, who are one of the people who use marketing optimization. Going into the communications side, SAS for mobile interaction. This is my most blatant piece of product positioning for this presentation. It's a fascinating piece of new technology, especially if you're in a telecommunications industry, and I know there's quite a number of you. Please do go to the SAS webpage and take a little look at that. There is a 5-minute flash video of how you can have a piece of technology on your handset which will enable you to do in real time question and answer interrogation. It's a portal environment on your handset. And it's very, very good. All driven through the marketing automation type environment. But we're going through the mobile interaction. As I say here, you've got, down the right hand side, you've got a demonstration, the flash video. So I'm hovering, quite interested. Now I'll go for the brochure instead. And it looks at two pieces of technology about making real-time decisions. About the power of that as well. About the concept of customer experience around your website is not about understanding how your website is working, but it's about how your customers are using your website and how they're experiencing that. And then putting the two together in a way that has never been done before, so government health warning here, but where that might drive possibly the greatest potential for fully dynamic, personalised web experience. We have been through the idea that going back to basics, cost control, optimization is the best way possibly of dealing with cost control. We've looked at the online thing, we've looked at the power of some of these social networking sites. And if we come back next year, my bottom dollar is that we will be talking about social network analysis somewhere down the line. So again, telecommunications, that's going to be an interesting thing. But same for banking as well, to be honest. They've really introduced the 3 ways of marketing. And just to summarise it again, it's about the red stuff, which is about understanding, converting the data, using the analytics into insight. Getting insight into both your organisation and also your customers, and to be able to insightfully predict what they want to do. And on that knowledge, to do both outbound, inbound, above the line mass marketing, below the line direct marketing, marketing and service communications. Because it's not just marketing now, it's any content. Applying optimization to optimize money, the channels and the capacities and the people, and also contact strategies in terms of opportunity. And then to cycle that back, and we have admittedly focused primarily on the red and the green parts of this circle here, which is about the insight and the interaction. There's a whole area about business intelligence, the analytics, how that gets used in understanding marketing performance. We haven't really covered, we just don't have the time.